folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UConn Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Bites off a defender. It's another broken tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to put it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Well, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a get.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Shabira. Touchdown, UConn. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Receiver makes the grab. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. In the clear of the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Curry?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he doesn't get there. The try fails. They don't go up by 7. Still a 5-point game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. The shotgun running play call. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Let's it fly out of the wideout. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Players are down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That massive play moves it across midfield to the +42. 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket, trying to get the throw off. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking deep to the right after all that. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And UConn's offense is back out there. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Quick throw to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gets the first and still running. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. Makes the grab. It's Shabira. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
By the receiver. Gain of 17 on the play.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he's brought down there.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And that puts them back on top. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught quickly. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Blue Hens will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and get this team to 4th down.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB bootlegs here. Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Blue Hens. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, UConn. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incompletion makes it second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Blue Hens will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back in motion now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end, making people miss. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Leaning on the run game here late. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.